and Davis. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. And it's James in at the 3. And for the Clippers, Leonard down low at 4 with Harrell in the middle. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. And it's George in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Leonard. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Beverly against Rondo. 5 to shoot. Here's Leonard, and Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And here's Rondo. Davis finds James. Inside, Kuzma. Banked in off the glass.
Takes some strength to finish through that kind of contact, and Kuzma's definitely put in his share of work in the weight room.
Leonard looking around. Over to the left wing. Beverly for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And what confidence from Beverly, squaring himself up as the pass was coming his way. So he was ready to fire.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Clippers lead by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
You know, I think they're going to be happy with how they played here early on.
Well, looking at this quarter, they should be. Another quarter like this, and they'll be riding high at halftime.
Now here's James. Shamet and George at the 2 and the 3. Ivica Zubac is out there with Green, and it's Beverly in at the 1. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. And it's James missing.
Oh, you expect him to make those. They got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
And the pass to Zubac. Kicks it to George. Clippers moving the ball around. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Caldwell Pope. The Clippers shooting their first free throws of this one.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
And he makes the first. Daniels, he's checked in for the Lakers. Quinn Cook comes in for Rajon Rondo. And George drops them both.
As confident as it gets at the line. He wants to be up there in the tight ball game.
Here is Cook. Over to the wing. Shamet with the steal. And now the Clippers on the break. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Yeah, and defensively, you'd like to see a greater effort to change ends.
And a deep three from James. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
And that's why he's one of the best two-way wings out there. George will lock you down on D, and it takes a very special effort to get off a clean shot against him.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Clippers on top. They lead by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the 3rd quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. The Lakers with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. And it's James in at the 3 spot. Just 5 to shoot. Trying to get open is Kuzma. LeBron with the bucket. James has got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Lakers. Beverly against Rondo. With some arc. The shot, no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. 19 seconds left in the third. James with it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
That's an unforced error. That will drive a coach crazy. Got to play heads up out there.
Three quarters of play in a close game here. Clippers lead by 3. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Shamet and Leonard are on the wing. Green is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Williams at the point guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. It's good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're behind by 5. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. Yes, they're behind right now, but he's still upbeat. He said, guys, we can get back in this game. Stay together out there. All-out effort can win this game. Fellas?
Thanks, David. Tries it from 9. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Yeah, Rondo just knows how to wheel and deal. Has that exceptional feel for when one of his guys is open.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Leonard attacking. Money!
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
But GA, this is no let up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're down by 5. 17 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What do you think, guys?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, time is of the essence. Basket and a foul, that's got to be the game plan.
Here's Green. Feeds it to LeBron. Out to Kuzma. Lets it go with a three. Offensive rebound. From deep. Off on that one. So the Clippers with the win.